How to know if you have a content problem or a systems problem. It's really not that difficult. The easiest way to tell is if you're posting consistently 4, 5 plus times per week, then you don't necessarily have a content problem. But if you're not posting at all, then you have a content problem and a systems problem because your content should be systemized. And so if it's not, it's like walking uphill. It's like walking up a steep hill when you don't have a plan, when you don't have a system in place, when you're creating to guide your creation and just make the process as smooth and resistance free as possible. When you're not posting consistently, I imagine it's a time thing, it's an ideas thing, it's an editing thing. There's so many different obstacles that come up that keep people from creating, especially in this space. And so one of the best ways to have a consistent plan, a consistent strategy, and a consistent system to continue to show up is posting to YouTube. If you're not posting to YouTube, you need to be. Make a YouTube video, 10 minutes, just sit down and talk about whatever it is that's present with your clients, with your work, with you. Take that video, post it to YouTube, and then chop it up and post it to Instagram, TikTok, Shorts, Facebook, and direct all of those shorts to the long form video through ManyChat. A lot of people get stuck on the ideation, they get stuck on the creation part. I don't know what to make, I don't know what to talk about. When you systemize that and you create a recipe that allows you to create without all of these questions, and it just makes the process so much easier. And then you make one YouTube video and you have content for an entire week or 2 weeks, depending on the length of the video and the amount of sound bites. It's the best system, in my opinion, to run. I don't think anybody should be creating content just for Instagram. I really don't. I really think that if you're putting in the time and energy and effort just to post one reel here or one reel there, it's not bad to post, but I think that your energy and your attention could be invested in just better aspects of creating content. And so if you have a systems problem, that looks like you're posting consistently, but nothing comes from it. You're posting all the time and nobody is reaching out, nobody's going to follow you on YouTube, nobody's taking any kind of action. On top of posting consistently, you need to be giving the audience some kind of action that they can take from your videos. It doesn't need to be every single post. You don't need to tell someone to DM you to book a call on every single post to Instagram, but just go check out my YouTube. Here's a free resource. There's all these other avenues to gather people and welcome them into your ecosystem, welcome them into your world through free resources, through YouTube, through these other platforms and other things, as opposed to just posting on Instagram and hoping that somebody reaches out. You need to give them a reason to reach out. And so that to me is more of a systems problem. Or if you're creating and it's not going anywhere, you have this archive of content that you just haven't posted because you don't have the time, you don't have an editor, you don't have the space within your life maybe right now to post Instagram and edit and clip and all of the ins and outs of that. It's a very time-consuming process if you've never done it before. And it's a time-consuming process if you have done it before. So I highly recommend finding somebody who can help you with this, finding someone who can post for you, finding someone who can edit for you, finding these people who can help you in the areas of your business that don't necessarily need you to keep the ball rolling. You don't need to be the one pushing post on Instagram or pushing post on YouTube. As far as actually scheduling and posting and writing captions and writing descriptions and writing titles and clipping, somebody needs to be doing that for you. That's another great way to implement a system, is having somebody who can take over these tasks that don't need you to do them. Another systems issue is not having your Instagram or your social accounts set up properly. And what that looks like is not having a post about you, not having client testimonials, not having behind the scenes day-to-day life content, and you're only posting clips of you speaking and you talking about your work. Your Instagram needs to be multidimensional. And I know that this goes against a lot of the stuff on the internet of you don't need to be the niche, you need to find the niche, or you are the niche, and screw a niche. Humans are not one-dimensional beings, and so I do not believe sticking to a niche. I think that you can serve a certain type of person, but when it comes to the expression of yourself on social media, you don't need to stick to one thing or the other. You need to be expressing all other dimensions of yourself so that people can connect with you through these other avenues of potential, as opposed to just you showing up as speaker or coach or mentor, and showing up as you, showing day-to-day life in the stores, showing the trip you just went on, showing the things behind the scenes that don't have anything to do with your business, but they have everything to do with you as a person. That's a big one. I don't think that people are sharing enough of them, and they're only showing up as coach or author or speaker. They're only showing up as these roles, and they don't give space for who they are as a person when it comes to their social media presence. Pin a post at the top of your Instagram talking about who you are, what you do, why you do it, an introduction. For me, the goal is to create an environment on social media to where someone who has never seen you before can click on your profile and they know exactly who you are, they know exactly what you do, and they know exactly why you do it. And they can tell in 30 seconds if you are for them or not, or if they're going to connect with you or not. And so pinning a post at the top of your profile is a great way to do that. It's a great introduction. It's a great way to show things about yourself that have nothing to do with business, like your favorite movie or your favorite book or your favorite meal. What do you like to do in your free time? What are your hobbies? Do you like to play pickleball or golf or tennis? Sharing these other sides of yourself that have nothing to do with business, it's a great way to open the door and allow other people to connect with you, just expressing who you are and not limiting yourself to one dimension or two dimensions of business and coach. When you have these things in place, when you have ManyChat working for you, when you have an about post, when you're showing behind the scenes and you're showing client results, it's just a mesh of all of these different pieces and aspects of yourself that are coming together and being expressed. And it's just a great way to open the door for connection. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We'd love to help. There's a link in the description. You can click the link, take the quiz, and apply for a free audit. The quiz is like 5 questions. You just answer them, enter your info, and I will send you a personalized audit in the next probably 24 hours. I'll go through your Instagram, your YouTube, and any other social platforms that you want and break it down and talk about the things that I see and then how they could be improved and what that would look like, what that could look like for you in terms of a game plan and things like that. So if you're interested, if you want feedback, click the link and I'll send you an audit.